Everyone, it's Monday, November 16th. Happy first day of distance learning. Today you will notice that on the side here things have changed a little bit. I have the bell schedule linked over here, so if you need to see the bell schedule, you can see it there. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea to go and print that off if you have a printer at home so that you know when you're supposed to be in each one of your classes and working on each one of your classes. All of the links that you have for class now are now linked in your agenda or your list of things to do, just to keep everything kind of all together. So today what you need to do is first you need to take some colon integration notes. So the first thing you need to do is go through this PowerPoint here, take colon integration notes. You will remember that we've been working on comma integration, and now we're going to move on to the next type of integration. From now on, remember, you will always be required to integrate your quotes. So make sure that you have those notes. The next thing that we're going to do then is we are going to start the death penalty stuff. So what you need to do is first watch this quick video of the history of capital punishment, and then you are going to do a death penalty investigation. So if you click here, it'll ask you to make a copy. All of this stuff is also on Schoology. So the first thing that you need to do is to go to procon.org. This is going to be your starting place to look at the different arguments that surround the death penalty. So we're going to start by looking at the three most commonly debated arguments. So the first one is, does it deter crime? The second one is it applied fairly? And the third one is, are innocent people really executed? So you need to go onto procon.org and you need to fill in these boxes down here and then create your own opinion. There is also some information here about deterring crime. So if you click this first box, is all about just deterring crime. So if you click here, it'll bring you right to an article about that. So, your second box then is it applied fairly? So if you click here, it'll bring you to some information about race and the death penalty. And then our third one is about innocence and the death penalty. So if you click here, it'll bring you to some stuff about whether or not innocent people are executed. Then what you need to do is scroll down to here, the debate in America about the death penalty. Last year was focusing on a Texas man named Rodney Reed. Last year at about this time, the courts in Texas recommended a stay of execution. So that means they asked that he not be executed and asked that the lower court rehear his case in light of some new evidence that was brought up. So what I want you to do is go through, read about his case, and then after reading about his case, what do you think should have happened to him? What do you think are the next steps that Texas should take? Since there are a bunch of lines here and it's going to end up weird, you can just go ahead and highlight all of those lines and delete them before you start typing so you don't end up with a bunch of lines on your page. When you come to Schoology, there should be a Dropbox for you on the side here so that you can write your stuff for the death penalty investigation. You will have 2 days to work on this stuff because I want you in your paragraph that you write about Rodney Reed, I want you to make sure that you are using colon integration so that we're practicing that. And I also want you to take some time to look at all of those different articles to make sure that you are understanding both sides of the issue, because later this week you are going to be writing a counter-argument paragraph. In that paragraph, you will present your ideas and you'll also refute or argue against your opposing side. So you need to make sure that you really understand both sides so that you are able to argue against the opposing side. So since I want you to go into depth with all of that, all of this stuff will be due on Tuesday at the end of the hour. So you'll have today and tomorrow to work on that stuff. If you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, have a great day.